Hello and welcome to mp4nation.net. Here we have the Teclast T760, which you can see here. It is a 7-inch tablet that is pretty light and pretty easy to hold. It's about 383 grams, so not that heavy at all. To quickly brief you up on its specifications, it's powered by Rockchip's RK2918 single-core Cortex A8 processor that is supposed to be clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, so says Rockchip. However, we did run a couple of benchmark app tests on it that gave the result of 600 megahertz. So we're not really sure what's going on there. It could be that Rockchip's giving us some fluff stuff about the 1.2, but I guess it is what it is. Its 7-inch screen uses a resistive touchpad. It's got a resolution of 1024 by 600. It has 512 megabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of storage. It runs Android 2.3 Gingerbread and has Wi-Fi connectivity. Now onto its surface specs. It's got a front 3 megapixel camera. It's got a back 2 megapixel camera. And button-wise, it's got 3 on-bezel touch buttons that aren't raised at all, which you can see there. Its power button is right over there, which is rather flat, but you can push down on it easy. There's its reset button, reset hole, button in the hole. Over here we have the volume button. You push down on the right to increase the volume, the left to decrease. Over on the right perimeter, you've got its HDMI port. There you go, you can see it there. It's got its headphone jack, a little hole that I assume is for the mic, although it doesn't support a mic. This is its micro USB port, which it uses also to charge. As you can see, its charger, which is 5 volts, 2.5 amps. Has a micro USB to insert into its port. Back to the tablet. Here is its TF or micro SD card slot, and this I assume used to be, well, is supposed to be the 3G card slot, but it's inactive, as you can see. Alright, let's turn this bad boy on. There we go, there's the startup. And whilst it's starting up, I'll show you guys its box. This is the box that it came in. Nice good old China standard box. T-pad, Android, googly eyes. The accessories that it comes with is a screen wiper. You've got a warranty card, a warranty booklet, a manual booklet. You've got a standard set of earphones. You've got a mini female USB to male mini USB cable. Whoops, there we go. You've got a regular USB to mini USB cable and the charger, of course. Here we go. So the tablet's now on. Its touchscreen is pretty decent. It's resistive, and I'm not normally one for resistive, as you can see. But I've been able to touch around on it completely fine. Let's see here. What can I show you? Oh, there we go. Well, here's its G sensor. That works fine. And I'm going to show you how video runs on this now. There we go, let's just start up video player. Oh, well there it is. And let's start it up again. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time to load, but there we go. You just got to push it a couple of times and then it's on. Let's see, I'm going to play movie number 3. Oh, nope, don't want to delete. Nope, I'm not sure. Here we go. Play from beginning. Alright. As you can see, it runs pretty nicely. I'm not actually sure if this is a 720 or 1080p video. Looks to be possibly 720, although I'm not so sure what the RK2918 can support. I'm sure many of you on the forum can answer that. Just to show you skipping, here we go. Skips just fine, loads just fine. Oh, and there goes the next video. Alright, let's go back. Video is okay. It does work quite well. There hasn't yet been any lag or any hiccups on watching videos. I'll show you now the gallery, in which it displays images rather nicely. If you give it a little bit of, there we go. And then skipping through this is very easy indeed. It does support multi-touch, as you can see there. Pinch to zoom works very well. Alright, and here we hit back. We've got back, home, and menu. So let's go home. Alright. Oh. Alright, we've got a couple of games on here as well, which I'll show you. Let's try Fruit Slice, which I'm not very good at, which you will soon come to find out. Alright, new game. One thing you want to watch out with this tablet is it's very easy. I'm left-handed, so naturally I'd hold on to the right side, which the touch buttons are, which I end up pushing all the time. I don't know if you can see this very well or not, but touch response is very good, very easy. And keep in mind this is resistive, and I don't in fact have any nails to use, so that shows that it works very well. I'll get the bomb just for fun. Game over. Alright. So you really want to watch out with how you hold on to this tablet, because you will end up pushing these buttons eventually if you're not careful. Now I'm going to show you the camera. It takes pictures just fine, as you can see. There we go. And then if we move this away, there's the picture that I just took, which is of course the same as the back, but I assure you it is an image. It also captures video very well, which I can show you. I took a video just before, which you can see there. So capturing video is fine. And now to show you viewing angles on this. That's facing down. It's pretty standard on all these. Oh, well, there we go. I pushed the bloody button on the side again. Hold on. Alright, so it's pretty bog standard viewing angles on either side, except for, if you can see, leaning it backwards seems to have the worst. You can't really see it on this video because of the reflection, but I assure you that leaning it down like that is probably the worst. Shows the worst viewing angle. Alright, now on to web browsing. Here we go. The touch keyboard, the on-screen keyboard, is fairly basic. Let's take us to bbc.com. I hope you guys can see this. Here we go. Just wait for it to finish loading there. There we go. So web browsing is easy, it takes just a little second to load up. Scrolling is fine. Pinch to zoom is fine. I'm going to show you some Flash on YouTube.com. So here we have YouTube. Let's just grab any old Korean pop star dancing video. And there you go, it runs smoothly. Now I had a bit of trouble with this before, so I'm going to attempt it now. My fingers seem to be too big. But oh, there we go. See, I've moved the track to here. It's just loading up, and I'm sure it's going to play in a bit. There we go. And oh, and play, and play, and oh, it doesn't want to play, but I'm sure it's not the player's fault. Oh, there we go. Yep, it was the fault of my ogre fingers, but anyway, we'll move past that. So that's Flash on YouTube, not the YouTube app, just on regular web browser. What else can I show you on this tablet? I'll show you some volume. I'll show you sound now. So let me just get onto a video. Its two speakers are right there. It's fairly loud. Video watching on this, I think, will be quite swell. It seems to be able to cope with HD video fine. The same would go for games, and I'm sure audio playback as well, which I can quickly show you now. Just there we go. Alright. And you can use the touch buttons up here to increase the volume. You don't have to use the hard buttons. So audio playback is fine. Hello and welcome to mp4nation.net. Here we have the Teclast T760, which you can see here. It is a 7-inch tablet that is pretty light and pretty easy to hold. It's about 383 grams, so not that heavy at all. To quickly brief you up on its specifications, it's powered by Rockchip's RK2918 single-core Cortex A8 processor that is supposed to be clocked at 1.2 gigahertz, so says Rockchip. However, we did run a couple of benchmark app tests on it that gave the result of 600 megahertz. So we're not really sure what's going on there. It could be that Rockchip's giving us some fluff stuff about the 1.2, but I guess it is what it is. Its 7-inch screen uses a resistive touchpad. It's got a resolution of 1024 by 600. It has 512 megabytes of RAM, 8 gigabytes of storage. It runs Android 2.3 Gingerbread and has Wi-Fi connectivity. Now onto its surface specs. It's got a front 3 megapixel camera,